So, what I want to talk about today is parallel realities. The idea of that, which is in alignment with the study of law of attraction, law of assumption, the universal laws, and really creating your desired reality. So, this idea, briefly, which that's not the point of this video, but just to explain it, is this idea that there are many versions of you in different parallel realities. They're all happening at the same time. You might be very wealthy in one reality. You might be married with children in another reality. You might be on a permanent holiday in another reality. You might be a CEO in one, a musician in the other. You might have no job at all and you're younger than yourself in one, right? Or maybe in another, you are older. Maybe it's the full holy trinity of yourself, which I'd love to make a video about my idea about that. But, anyways, so this has also been likened to, if you don't really understand it, a television, the different channels, right? So just picture your different lives or your different realities. And it's not just you, it's who you know in that reality, where you live in that reality. Maybe in one reality, your friend Joseph is your friend. And then in the other reality, he's like the baker from the bakery that you live next door to randomly in Italy. But then in another reality, he might be like your son, right? So that's the idea. And the idea of creating your desired reality in this one, in this life that you're in, is that you want to choose the one you want to be in now, which could change, right? Because you can change how you feel all the time. You can change what you want. You can move from one desire to the next, or maybe you could start layering them together, things like that. You could say, I like this, I don't like that. I'm going to put that together and I'm going to do a meditation or a breathing practice or set an intention that that's where I'm going to shift. Okay, so do you love it when I explain these concepts like very briefly? I find it interesting. It's probably the best way to do it. So the point of this video is to just touch on the subject of how do you do it? How do you get into a different reality or your desired reality? How do you, because in some cases it would be a very drastic change, or even if it's not, you still need to do some sort of a technique, right? To be able to shift. Maybe it's not just about setting intentions. Maybe it's not just about doing a morning meditation, which would be very helpful. And just so you know, I uploaded a brand new morning meditation yesterday on my YouTube channel. So check that out. It's a wonderful idea to set your intention, especially when you're starting your day, right? Of how you want it to go. But that's not necessarily the only thing you could do. So what can you do? And my go-to thing that I'm thinking about, at least right now in this moment, that I'd like to share with you is you have to just get out of your comfort zone and you have to break free of your patterns. So start doing something different. And this is why you hear people say, and I've said before, take a different way home. Go to a different store. Listen to something you wouldn't normally listen to. Do you normally go for a walk in the afternoon? Don't. Go for a walk in the morning. Go for a walk after dinner. If you don't exercise jumping rope, maybe you should jump rope. If you need to declutter or something, move. Look up a new house or an apartment or something. Quit your job, get a new job, go on a vacation, donate all of your clothes and say, you know what, I'm going to start dressing different. Or in my case, one thing I did recently that I have to say has really made a lot bigger of a change in myself than I ever really thought that maybe it for real would, is my diet. And you do hear people say it's all about the diet, and I'm telling you right now, it really is. That I've gotten even more strict with myself about that because it's really helping me change my life. So if you don't know exactly what to do, literally just throw your schedule if you even have one, up in the freaking air and just do something completely different. Go on a road trip. Take 3 days off of work and, get a hotel for the weekend. Not even, you know what I mean? Like just start doing all of these different things and do a whole bunch of them. Maybe choose like 5 things you can do and just boom, boom, off the list. Just do these things that are completely out of character. Because if you're thinking, treasure, how is me, taking a walk in the morning going to get me into my new desired reality where I make 300K a month? Here's the thing, it's just the act of shifting even just a little bit will help your mind understand how things can be different and how easy it can be. And once you just start piling up all of these changes, all of a sudden things are different. Things are looking different, feeling different, things are different. So I'm going to do this with you as well. And I already have been doing a lot of this, but and a lot of this is like living in the cringe or embarrassing yourself, right? Or failing, which they really say that you cannot fail, but just your attempt at whatever you were doing was a failure. And you have to learn how to separate the two. Meditations, breath practice, exercise classes that you don't normally go to, maybe a new book you could read, even if you only read a couple pages a day. These are the kind of things that really change your life. So just start switching it up and move this muscle of shifting and changing things in your life, because the more things you change in this reality, the easier it will be to start building blocks into your new one. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And remember to follow my YouTube and my IG as well. Share this video with your mother, your sister. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Okay, aloha.